Tonight only on Fox, tequila was first produced in the 16th century, not too far from Guadalajara, Mexico, in an area near what was eventually to become the town of Tequila. Some claim it was North America's first indigenous distilled spirit. Now, almost 500 years later, high-end tequila is becoming one of the biggest growing liquors on the market. And a company based right here in Arizona is now trying to compete with the big boys. Another night of frivolity at a Scottsdale hotspot. But this event is a little different than most. The guest of honor is a new premium liquor called CRUZ del Sol Silver Tequila.
We're competing with the best tequilas in the world. And, unlike some of the larger companies, we are just local guys that started with an idea and came out with a really, really good product.
CRUZ del Sol is a brainchild of two former ASU classmates, Joseph Katcher and Todd Nelson. The idea actually was hatched in Nelson's backyard about 3 years ago.
We were first offered a tequila that wasn't quite to our liking, to be kind, and from there somebody had brought out the notion of maybe we could bake some better tequila than this.
The CRUZ team went forward developing a tequila that met their high expectations.
It's lighter, it's sweeter, it's got no burn, it's got no bite. It's a really different experience, and that's what we set out to create 3 years ago, and that's what we have today.
CRUZ Tequila is produced in Mexico from the blue agave that grows in the highlands of Jalisco. Katcher's brother, Paulo, was put in charge of getting the product approved by the Tequila Regulatory Council of Mexico and into the United States.
The first time was extremely difficult, but once you get into the rhythm and you get the proper partners in place, customs brokers and such, it's much easier.
When the people at CRUZ del Sol first started developing their product, there were some 600 brands of tequila on the market. Today, there are over 1,000.
I think people are really starting to grab onto the fact that tequila is a lot different than the stuff that you drank in Rocky Point when you were in college, and that at the high end, it's really as good as any other premium spirit on the market.
Since their launch of their Reposado tequila a year and a half ago, the cruisers have been on a promotional whirlwind. They've already sold in 8 states in Alberta, Canada, and it's also doing quite well in their home state of Arizona.
Since they've come in, they've actually kind of killed their major competitor in my eyes, Patron. And we went from Patron being the #1 to CRUZ Tequila, and we've gone through about 40 cases in the past 8 weeks.
It's the same story at AJ's Fine Foods, another Arizona-based company in North Scottsdale.
The quality's in the bottle. I am doing extremely well because I wouldn't steer my fellow tequila lovers wrong.
Arizona is a very tequila savvy state. So if we're getting the respect and the sales from Arizona, I think it's indicative of exactly what we created.
7% of the profits from CRUZ del Sol products are earmarked for charity. But for the CRUZ del Sol founders, it's all about the taste of tequila.
There's only one ingredient in our product. It's 100% agave. There's nothing else in there. There's no chemicals, colorings, enhancers. It's just the pure stuff. And when you taste it, it really is something special.
For more information on CRUZ del Sol Tequila, you can go to our website, myfoxphoenix.com, and click on the story in the Only on Fox section of the homepage.